kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw in the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at.
He's going for it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
The O-line gets an attaboy for that play. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. He looks that one in nicely. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
It's a draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas Longhorns offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
He's looking for a man on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Bolden. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. The give to the left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Feeling some heat. Finds his big tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. He leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Vandergrift. He makes a grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run play action. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle, it's held. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quick tempo here for the offense. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Wide out in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Vandergrift. Grabs it in the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. On the ground, it's Wilcox. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. They'll leave it with the lone back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To throw, it's Vandergrift. Got the quick pass. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bolden. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Baxter. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Makes the grab. It's Golden. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Quickly to the tight end. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Baxter. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. He wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This one's complete.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downfield anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going up top on first down. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Catch in the middle, it's held. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Blue. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch, called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? It's complete to the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. They're going to throw it again. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Back to pass, it's Vandergrift. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to give this quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David, right now in that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is always being able to affect the quarterback. And it's not always with sacks, and sometimes it's with pressures, but when you get the sacks and now you get them behind the sticks and put them in more predictable situations, that is exactly what you want from your defense.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He's looking to throw it. He's got it on the move. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2 as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Into the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you put a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville.
Looking for a crease, it's Wilcox.
They are up by 7 over UTEP. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Vandergriff. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. Gives it to the back on the draw. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bond. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He'll throw on third down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. Get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Back to pass, it's Vandergriff. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. They keep attacking through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Key. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Makes the catch past the sticks. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. These fans raising the volume on 2nd second and goal. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Kentucky. What a catch and run for 6.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Looking for room, it's Baxter. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. A first down for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to get rid of it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Wants to bring it back. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking for a huge play. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Longhorns! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation